Hello Nerfers of all kinds. Today I'm giving you a dual review that is 2 blasters for the price of 1. And they are the Triade EX-3 and the Roughcut 2x4. These are 2 elite blasters for the 2013 line, and they're insanely fun to play with. I love these things. First, I'm going to set the Roughcut down, and we're going to talk about the Triade. The Triade is the elite successor to the Jolt. The Jolt, as you know, is the tiny little pea shooter blaster. The Jolt EX-1, which is a great blaster. It gets around 40 feet or so, and it's just pretty powerful too. Whoops, alright, that's over there. I'm done with playing that anyway. And this is its successor, one of its successors. It's also the sister blaster of the Elite Jolt, and it's the Triade EX-3. The Triade, named the Triade because it holds 3 darts at once. And it's very unique. And it'll fire off this dart, then this one, then this one. If you watch here, watch. See how it's going? And then the next one. It's very fun to play with, and it's pretty decent ranges. I don't remember the ranges exactly. This is not modded. I might do a mod guide for it eventually, but I'm not sure. It's very fun to play with. It's a lot larger than the Jolt. If you can see here, the difference in the size, even it's enormous. But it's got a really good feel to it. It's nice and large. I like it. It's pretty fun to play with too. But anyway, that's the Triade. So now we get on to the Roughcut. I love the Roughcut. It's so fun. It's the elite version of the barrel brake, which is a great thing because the barrel brake was crap. Oh my god, the barrel brake sucked. I hated the barrel brake. The barrel brake was about fun to hold. That was it. Nothing else about the barrel brake was good. I didn't like that you had to pull down the barrel and then load in 2 darts, put it back, make sure it clicks, and then fire it, and then do all that extremely long loading process again. This is so much better than the barrel brake. It's pump action, and you can fire both these darts in tandem, which gives you that shotgun feel. But one thing you can do, if you can see here, it has a 2-stage trigger, so you can fire them one at a time, like this. Not like that, but like that. And I've figured out kind of how both the Triade and the Roughcut work. It fires the first 2 air restrictors that are engaged. I don't know if you can hear this, but if you can listen at all, there's a little click. That's the air restrictor disengaging. And since those are the first 2 barrels loaded, you'd think, you know, those are the ones that are going to fire. But watch the bottom 2. The bottom 2 are the ones that go, because they're the ones that have the air restrictors engaged. And it's very interesting, and I'm pretty sure that if you went in and you took out the air restrictors, you could probably get this thing to shoot all 8 darts at the same time and do an actual shotgun. It's very fun. It also has slam fire, which I don't have any other darts around me at the moment to demonstrate. But, you know, you just... I don't know if you heard it or not, but it's very fun to play with. And what we're actually going to do now, we're going to set it up. We're going to do an indoor firing test. I'm going to adopt Bobololo's firing range, indoor range tests. And I'm going to set up a sheet at the end here that'll be about 30 feet away from the camera, to just give you a little bit of an idea of how far away it is. I'd like to do it outside, but it's like 0 out there, and I don't want to be cold. So we're just going to do it in here. And yeah, so let's get to it. Away. Alright, here we are at the indoor firing range. The sheet we're looking at is down that way. It's about 30 feet away. We're going to start with the Triade here. I'm going to hold it about my shoulder, and I'm going to hold it kind of close to me so that we get more of that 30 foot. And we're just going to look here, see where we go. Hopefully you can see it. Alright, towards the bottom there. Towards the top. And a little bit more towards the middle. Let me throw up 3 more darts. Alright. Still using elite darts, by the way, if you can't tell. So, here we go. Firing again. That's the first shot. So kind of consistent, kind of not. Just kind of depends on what we're doing here. That's the Triade, so now we're going to go on to the Roughcut, and we're going to do these 4 darts, level shot with just regular firing. Then I'm going to move to slam firing, alright? So let's see if we can get anything done here. And then I'll probably, yeah, we'll just do it like that. Okay, so same thing, shoulder height. First 2, here we go. Next 2. Those hit the wall. There, those hit about the top of the sheet. And last 2. Alright. Not too bad. They could probably do a little bit better. Also, it probably would be the way I'm holding it. I'm holding it seriously like right here. Usually be holding it out like that and firing, so you'd be getting an extra foot or so with that, maybe, I don't know. We're going to load these up. And then we're going to do slam fire. And I'm only going to slam fire 2 barrels at a time. I'm not going to go, you know, bam, 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 like usually. I'm going to go bam, 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 like that kind of. Alright, so here we go. Last 2 darts we're going to load up. And holding the trigger down, shoulder height. Here we go. Alright, so there we go. Back to the final word now. Alright, so my final thoughts on these, on the Roughcut and the Triade. Great stock blasters. They're very fun. Just to play with, even if you're just going to do like indoor stuff, they're really fun. And kind of worth it. I mean, this was about $8 for, which is a little overpriced if you ask me, but that's just my opinion for it. It's, you know, not exactly worth $8. But this was 20, which is less than what the barrel break is going for. The barrel break is going for like 30 at Toys R Us where I live for some reason. So this is definitely worth it, the price. I would seriously recommend going out and getting a Roughcut at least. I'm not sure how practical it would be for like HVZ or anything, because you do only have 8 shots, and even though, you know, 2 darts is kind of great when you're firing at zombies, I wouldn't exactly recommend it yet. Maybe once there's a true definitive mod guide for it and it makes it amazing and you can get really fast at reloading it, you know, then go ahead and use it for HVZ. Maybe even use it for HVZ now. If you want to be a badass, do it, man. I've seen people go through, through a whole game of HVZ where I live using a barrel break. So, yeah. Anyway, that's my review of the Roughcut 2x4 and the Triade, and I'll make another Nerf video for you guys later. See ya.